Welcome to Crazy, your #1 spot for raw celebrity drama and street gossip. Key Glock just broke his silence, and what he revealed shook the entire Memphis scene to its core. After years of loyalty to Paper Route Empire, Glock is finally spilling the truth about the fake love, snakes in disguise, and the betrayal that might have played a role in young Dolph's death. This isn't whispers anymore. Glock is speaking straight from the heart, and it's explosive. The whole city is buzzing right now. Key Glock, the one who stood closest to young Dolph, just flipped the script, calling out fake loyalty inside Paper Route Empire and hinting that the same people smiling in Dolph's face could have been plotting behind his back. Fans are losing their minds, wondering who he is really talking about. The way Glock is dropping clues, it's clear this story runs deep. This drama has been brewing for years, but now it's finally boiling over. Since young Dolph was taken out in 2021, the streets haven't been the same. The official story says it was street enemies, but anyone who knew Dolph knows he kept his circle tight, so if betrayal came, it came from inside. When Dolph got hit in his own city in broad daylight, just buying cookies from Makitas with no security and no warning, the streets went cold. People started whispering instantly that it had to be someone close. There's no way a move like that happens without inside knowledge. And that's exactly where this new wave of tension starts.
We haven't really heard much from you since the tragic passing of Dolph. Is this the first time that you've done an interview since he passed?
Yeah.
How are you holding up? I mean, obviously something that's...
I'm content. I'm all right.
When you say content, what does that mean? Like
I'm maintaining. Like I'm not getting better. I'm not getting worse. I'm just here right now.
For years, Paper Route Empire, PRE, wasn't just a record label. It was family, a real brotherhood built on loyalty, business moves, and independence. Dolph wasn't simply signing artists, he was changing lives. He taught his crew to own their masters, build their own lanes, and stack money without bending to the industry. That's why he was so respected. He was a real boss. The one who carried that vision stronger than anyone was Key Glock, Dolph's protege, his nephew-like partner, his right-hand man. Their bond wasn't for the cameras. It was solid, real, and full of respect. When Dolph passed, Glock disappeared from the spotlight. No interviews, no tweets, no clout chasing, nothing. He was grieving in silence, holding that pain close while the world kept speculating. But lately, things have started to look very different. Glock has been moving solo, cutting ties, and making moves that have the internet watching closely. He unfollowed PRE artists, skipped out on group events, and stopped promoting the label's new drops. Fans instantly caught on. People started asking why Glock was acting distant, and why he didn't represent PRE like before. The whispers turned into theories, and then came the interviews. That's when everything exploded. Glock didn't drop names, but his words hit hard. He said straight up that after Dolph's death, he started seeing things that didn't sit right. Glock stated that everybody wasn't who they said they was.
It's a normal thing when death occurs. It's just like, I ain't gonna say it's wrong to show love, but if it ain't genuine, why do it? Like if it ain't real, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just a normal thing when death occurs. It's just like, I ain't gonna say it's wrong to show love, but if it ain't genuine, why do it? Like if it ain't real, like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody know, like I know, like you know, then fuck with bro like that. You know?
That one line sent shockwaves through Memphis because, to the fans, it sounded like a confirmation that the betrayal didn't come from the outside. It came from inside the camp. The internet went wild trying to decode it. Some started pointing fingers at artists who seemed to move on too fast, while others looked at people who tried to claim leadership of PRE the moment Dolph was gone. Whatever the case, Glock's tone was furious. You could feel the pain and frustration of someone watching snakes eat at his brother's legacy. What a lot of people forget is that Paper Route Empire was never built like a normal label. It was Dolph's mission, his gift to Memphis. He didn't trust the system, he trusted his people. But when he was gone, that trust started to crack apart. Now Glock is making sure the world knows it. Glock's frustration isn't just about music, it's about fake loyalty and backdoor energy. In one clip, he said, "It be your own people smiling in your face, acting like family, but really just waiting for you to fall." After what happened to Dolph, that line hit deep. Behind the scenes, word spread that some PRE members started drifting off, chasing solo moves and side deals without Glock's blessing. What used to be a tight family turned into a race for individual fame. For a while, Glock stayed quiet, keeping his pain private. But fans peeped the signs. He stopped calling certain people bro, started rolling with a smaller crew, and hit the stage solo, barely shouting out the label anymore. Even when dropped tribute tracks for Dolph, Glock didn't promote them. That's when everyone started wondering what really happened behind the curtain. The answer came in pieces through a few powerful sit-downs. Glock said the energy changed after Dolph's passing. Everybody say they love you when you up. But death exposed everything. Fans took that as confirmation of what the streets have been whispering for years, that someone close either set Dolph up or knew what was coming and stayed silent. That's a heavy accusation, and it shook Memphis to the core. Let's not forget, the investigation into Dolph's death has been messy from day one. Multiple suspects have been caught, but the mastermind is still missing in action. Meanwhile, rumors keep flying that certain people connected to PRE might have had ties to Memphis street figures who weren't happy about Dolph's success. This story just keeps getting darker.
From you, since the tragic passing of Dolph, is this the first time that you've done an interview since he passed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glock has been sitting on truths that could burn bridges, watching people post fake love online, acting like they were loyal when, in real life, they were never solid. If you've really been listening to Glock's music, he's been telling this story for years, just through bars instead of interviews. In his track, Proud, he said, "I'm just trying to keep my dog name alive, but these fake ones making it hard." That line wasn't just a lyric. It was pain and betrayal in every word. He's talking about watching people profit off Dolph's name while letting go of the principles he lived by. That's the part that cuts deep. Things hit another level when fans noticed Glock unfollowed Big Moochie Grape and a few other PRE artists right after they dropped tracks that fans swore contained subliminal shots. Glock didn't clap back online. He didn't have to. His silence said everything.
When you go back, but you go to your hometown, bro. You got the who was in class who ain't never like you.
Now he is moving like a man who is done arguing and done pretending everything is cool when it clearly isn't. To the fans, it's obvious Glock's loyalty is with Dolph, not with a label that has been crumbling since the king of Memphis passed away. Let's keep it real. Key Glock never wanted drama. He has always been low-key, focused, and solid, but even the realest ones have a breaking point. Losing your mentor, your brother, and your friend all at once while watching the people around you act funny, that changes a man. So, when Glock dropped that now viral clip saying everybody wasn't who they said they was, it didn't sound like frustration anymore. It sounded like a revelation. People around Memphis have been saying for a minute that Glock is holding back major info. He is not the type to gossip or chase clout, but those closest to him claim he has seen moves that didn't add up, strange phone calls, secret meetings, and business plays that look more like betrayal than brotherhood. Some insiders even whispered that Glock discovered certain PRE affiliates were talking to people connected to the same street side that had beef with Dolph. That's when things started getting truly messy. Dolph was built differently. He was fully independent, and that made him a threat in the game. He didn't owe anyone. He owned his masters, ran his own tours, and built a whole empire without the industry's help. That kind of power doesn't sit right with everybody, especially in the South's hip-hop scene. When a man like Dolph moves like that, he attracts enemies from all angles, the streets, the labels, and sometimes even from his own circle. Glock's anger comes from realizing that Dolph's death wasn't just street beef, it was disloyalty disguised as love. In one interview he said, "Dolph taught us to stand on business, but some of y'all stood on lies." That line hit deep because it means the same people shouting pre-4 online might have been faking that love the whole time.
Defendant Hernandez-Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez-Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment. Mr. Johnson, is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Now, Glock's every move feels intentional, like he is cutting off anyone who doesn't follow Dolph's real code. He is not chasing approval or likes, he is protecting a legacy that too many tried to profit off of. And with every quiet move he makes, the message gets louder, loyalty over everything. Glock has been moving solo, making his own business plays without the PRE tag and refusing to chase clout. Fans are saying this is him rebuilding the empire in his own way, keeping Dolph's name alive while cleaning house at the same time. He hasn't dropped any names, but his message is loud and clear. Glock knows exactly who betrayed Dolph. He just hasn't spoken on it yet. Word in the streets is that Glock is waiting for the perfect moment, because when that truth drops, it is going to shake Memphis to its core. Dolph's death wasn't just a tragedy. Many believe it was an inside job that turned a movement into a mystery. And Glock is now the last man standing, still fighting for real answers. The craziest part is that fans are finally catching on to what Glock has been hinting at for years. PRE doesn't look the same anymore. The unity, the brotherhood, the hustle, all of it died with Dolph. What's left feels like people clinging to his name for attention, streams, and sympathy. And Glock, he is over it. He isn't dissing the label. He is just refusing to fake loyalty.
You're holding up. I mean, obviously, something that's...
I'm content. I'm all right.
When you say content, what does that mean? Like
I'm maintaining. Like I'm not getting better. I'm not getting worse. I'm just.
In a recent interview, Glock said, "I don't do that fake energy. If I don't rock with you no more, it's for a reason." That one line summed up everything. He is done pretending. Done protecting people who weren't solid when it mattered. Glock is tired of seeing the same faces that didn't even check on Dolph while he was alive, now acting like they loved him the most after he was gone. This isn't just music anymore, it's personal. Glock is standing on loyalty, truth, and legacy, and he is not letting anyone rewrite Dolph's story. Honestly, fans are saluting Glock for keeping it real. While everybody else is out here chasing headlines, clout, and viral moments, Glock is the only one who has stayed consistent. Real pain, real loyalty, no acting. The deeper you look, the clearer it gets. Glock isn't just rapping, he is separating the paper route name from the people who stopped representing what it truly stood for. Dolph built PRE to be about family, freedom, and ownership. But after his passing, that vision got twisted. Some folks started chasing fame, while others began using Dolph's name to gain sympathy and followers, and Glock saw all of it happen in real time. Now, talk on the street says Glock might relaunch PRE under a new name, or even walk away completely and build something brand new from the ground up. If he does that, it won't just be a career move. It will be a statement, a message that says the real legacy of Dolph lives through him, not through the fakes. Fans are ready for it because, at the end of the day, Key Glock isn't chasing drama, he is chasing closure. He is the last real voice connected to Dolph, still keeping his memory sacred and untouched. But to protect that legacy, Glock is cutting off anyone who broke the code. Whether it's business or personal, he is moving like a man on a mission, rebuilding what was broken and exposing what was fake. Because one thing is for sure, Dolph didn't die for nothing. His spirit lives through Glock, through every lyric, every performance, and every truth finally being revealed. The more Glock speaks, the more the world sees it. The real betrayal didn't come from the streets. It came from the ones who claimed to love Dolph the most. If you felt this story, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Spillhood, where we keep it real, keep it raw, and never stop speaking the truth.